What's up, everybody? Today's topic is going to be Quiklube versus the dealership. In all honesty, for me, man, I'm pro dealership, man. I'm strongly against the Quiklube, and no offense to nobody out there that's in the Quiklube, because hey, I'm not saying it's a bad job. You may love it, you may hate it. I don't know, but I'm like strongly against it. So I'm gonna hop straight into it, man. Y'all know I gotta have my kickstarts. But in my opinion, man, the way I see Quiklube is that you're just limited to changing oil. And that's literally it. You change oil, you check cabin filters, you do everything that the quick service would do, wiper blades, tires and stuff like that. But you're really not doing anything but changing oil. So for me, that's a downfall, because at the dealership, you can actually change oil and do other things to learn more about cars. You're only pro to being in a quick service is that you get to see a BMW, get to see all different types of brands of cars and change their oil. So, I mean, for me, that's really not too good for me. I mean, and then you got all these 10-minute, 5-minute, 15, 20-minute dealer, quick lubes, and a lot of times you have to be fast. So that's the next one for you, and it's a high stress level. Stress level in quick services are extremely high. It's a fast pace because as the time frames I just given, you have to be fast. And a lot of times, if you're not on your toes, man, you'll probably get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, because you have people coming in there that, let's say you're already busy. You have a lot of people coming in that's waiting for a 5-minute oil change, and there's already 20 minutes worth of people in front of them. So once that 20 minutes is up, man, they're like, well, I've already been here for 20 minutes, and then it's going to take you another 10 minutes to do a 5-minute oil change. And it's a very high stress environment, but if you can keep your composure, then everything will be fine. If you don't let people get to you, you should be okay. Next, no advancement in quick lubes. I mean, you can become a manager, you could become, I guess, a receptionist or the lead lube tech or something. I mean, I don't really, know exactly what you can advance into, but I mean, it's really no advancement. So that's where I look at it. And then limited to education. And that's why I'm more pro dealership, because you can learn more. Now, like I say, you're going to be limited to changing oil. I mean, only thing you would actually learn from quick services, quick lubes, is that you get to see different engine types. You get to see the way transmissions look. You get to see different cars. It's just different brands and stuff like that you get to experience. So those are my 4 on the quick services. Now, on the dealership, this is basically kind of a pros and cons, because I can say I'm pro dealership, but I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I want y'all to just take my opinion, and you guys could go, experience it on your own. But this is from my experience. So let me get on to it, guys. Now, the quicks, at the dealership, you start out as a lube tech. Most of the time you do. Now, unless you already have experience and stuff like that, you can come in as a tech or a helper or something like that. But you start out in the quick service. So you're going to be doing everything that quick lubes do. Oh, man, God, it's getting hot. Hold on. Whew. Sorry about that, guys, but I got hot. But as I was saying, man, you do everything that the quick service does, but it's more in a, like a learning level, because you're like at a dealership, they do everything else besides changing oil. They fix cars. They actually repair them. So bring me to my next one. Stress level is minimum to moderate. I mean, a lot of times when you get busy in the quick service department, people get mad. But when people bring their cars to the dealership, they bring them for one, because they feel protected and they have a trust, and they kind of have insurance too. And so if the dealership mess up their car or something went wrong before they brought it in, then they can actually fight the dealership, and the dealership probably make it right or whatnot. But quick services is like used tire shops. We're not responsible for blown out tires or missing lug nuts or whatever. And you had 5 lug nuts when you got there, and now you only have 4. So it's like the dealership have a bigger backing than quick services. And not all quick services, because the main chain quick services, they have money to actually do a lot of stuff. They got backing as well. But some of the ones that people like dealership is packed, and then they go up over there and end up getting loose oil filters, loose drain plugs, and causing oil leaks and stuff like that. So stress up in the dealerships. They're minimal to moderate. Man, I'm struggling with these words. Sorry, guys. So, you know, people expect to wait when they come to the dealership because the dealership take the time to actually do it right the first time. So they're actually checking over the car, see if it needs any repairs. They check for safety issues for the car or the driver. And we just take, so, I mean, when you go to the dealership, you can expect to spend about at least an hour on an oil change. And it don't take that long, but doing all the stuff, sometimes the quick service try to sell air filters when they need them. You know, they do everything that the quick service, quick lubes do, but it's at a dealership. So, and a lot of people, you know, like the dealership because, like I say, they have a bigger backing. So that's the good thing about dealerships, because the stress level is moderate. I mean, any job can be stressful, but it's not a fast-paced environment, even in the quick service. So, bring me to my next one. You have better advancement or, you know, education within the dealership, because by you being in the quick service, if it's slow, man, go talk to some of the techs that's doing other things. Maybe you want to specialize in like electrical or heavy line, engine transmissions, light line, drivability, brakes, anything. You may want to specialize in that area. So if it's slow, man, now some techs don't like to be bothered when they're working. So go ask if you can, you know, watch them and don't say anything, because sometimes they just don't like to be thrown off or distracted. So, and then when they're done with their work, or if you can find time, be like, hey, man, can I like watch you, or could you help me, or why did you do this? Why did you do that? You can learn. You can get to the manager and actually talk to them about becoming a tech. You won't be able to do that in the Quick Lube. And the Quick Lube will try to sell you and tell you, hey, we fix cars here. And you wonder why your car has been there for 2-3 weeks, a month, 2 months. And they're like, well, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with it. You shouldn't have left your car there. So the Quick Lubes will try to get all the money they can out of people's pocket, and they will not care if they do your car right or wrong. So that's just, that is in my opinion. So, but the dealership, the downfall, depending on what you do want to learn about a specific car, you may want to learn a different brand. You know, the dealership, you're going to learn that specific brand. I work at Chevy, so you're going to learn that all about the Chevy Cruisers, Silverados, and stuff like that. So, if you want to go to BMW, Volkswagen, all those, it's going to all be the same. So, that is my opinion about the dealership versus, the Quick Lube. And like I say, I'm pro dealership because you have a better advancement. You, can learn more about cars. You can, let me see. Yeah, and you don't have to be all that stressed, man. I mean, but you got to I guarantee you're going to be working 6 days a week. So, at either one of them. So that is the con to both of them. So, if I missed anything, everybody, please give me a holler, leave a comment or whatever. And I would definitely get back to you guys. Everybody stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.